Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's Utah going up against Sacramento. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Clark, believe it or not, the playoffs are right around the corner. How much are you looking forward to the postseason?
Very much, Kevin. I mean, it's a great time of year. The level of intensity and the stakes rise. And that is always appealing. No matter what role you play as a broadcaster, as a fan, certainly the players and coaches are hyped to get to this point in the season because it's the best time of year if you're an NBA player.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And that one drops. Stockton's got the game going here with the first basket for Utah.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Weber. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Malone. Utah comes into this one after the win against Denver. Here's Russell, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anderson in the post. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And it's Divac with the jam.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac, imposing your will.
Williams against Stockton. Malone, a screen on Williams. Stockton kicks to Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
Now here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Here's Williamson. From outside the arc, and it's Jason Williams with the three.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Stockton passes to Polynice. Hornacek against Anderson. Pass to Polynice. Stockton finds Malone. Weber pulls it in.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Anderson wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stockton looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Anderson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
Points in closer, always something coaches strive for.
Here's the screen. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. For three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
There's a reason why Hornacek shoots an impressive percentage from deep. because he takes quality looks from behind the arc.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Williams passes to Williamson. Anderson outside. Back to Williams. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Russell kicks to Stockton. Pass to Hornacek. Al Malone. It's stolen by Divac. Outside Williams. Got that bucket in no time at all. Williams has got 5 points so far. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Malone down low. Guarded by Weber. Malone, good.
You watch Malone, he just loves the challenge on a nightly basis.
Stockton against Williams. Weber outside. The 19-foot shot. Here's Divac. Rebounded by the Jazz. Stockton in the high post. He's against Williams. Basket counts. He has 5.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Williams. Oh, good with the triple. Utah leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here's Williamson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
It's blocked.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Russell. They get it back. Here's Polynice. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Weber.
You got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Martin's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Sacramento trails by 5. It's tipped. Here's Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Kings. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Back to Weber. Shoots over Malone. Off the left rim and out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Up top, Hornacek. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Sacramento trails by 9. Outside, Martin. Pass to Divac. Will it go? And he comes up with the deuce. Divac has got 6 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Stockton dishes to Malone. Missed inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The kick out to Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now just a 4-point Utah lead.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
On the wing, Stockton. He's guarded by Williams from 17 feet out. Pass to Malone. Over Williamson. The rebound by Chris Webber. Webber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 16 feet away. Rebounded by the Jazz. Polynice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stockton passes to Russell. Now here's Stockton. They set the pick. Malone right side. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such a plum. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Williams against Stockton. Here's Hornacek. A 20-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Now, here's Stockton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Malone gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8. Here's Williamson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Stockton dishes to Russell. Over Williamson. Russell, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Williams. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Martin wide open. He fires. The offensive rebound. No good from Divac. Utah leading by 8. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Malone, a screen on Williams. Into the lane. Hornacek passes to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Divac gets the bucket.
Divac's doing work in the paint, just too strong.
Utah shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Pass to Polynice. And Divac pulls it down. And it's Williams with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Williams to miss it. On offense, here are the Jazz. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Hornacek for 3. Calling it done for the Jazz. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now, here is Russell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
The Jazz have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, and the defense of Russell, just outstanding. Feels like he can shut down any player in this league.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Offline with his 3. Utah leading by 9. Stockton with it. Driving in. Pass to Ostertag. It's rebounded by Pollard. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Stojakovic with it. Good ball movement here by the Kings. On the wing, Williams. Pocket 6. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 11 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And good that time. And the Jazz lead by 8. Here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Outside, Martin. Up top, Stojakovic. It's rebounded by Ostertag.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Hornacek against Martin. Kept alive. Sacramento trails by 8.
Jazz foul. Brian Russell.
Anderson, he's checked in for Martin.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the left wing. A 3 from Anderson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Inside, it's deflected. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Anderson knows how to get to the line, going right at the defense.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one is off.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bonds checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the left side wing. Gilliam. The layup missed. Sacramento trails by 7. Now here is Stojakovic. Still scoreless. Anderson outside. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Picked by Ostertag. Padgett, defended by Stojakovic. Here's Padgett. And he gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Anderson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ostertag. It's rebounded by Pollard. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What I like most about Anderson is his versatility. This is a guy that does a little bit of everything for this team.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the Kings making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Williams. Ostertag, no good. Sacramento trails by 3. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Isley. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Kings. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Yep, it counts.
Gets defenders on their heels, then just stops and pops.
Isley the pass to Ostertag. And here's Stojakovic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Utah leading by 3. Here's Isley. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Down he goes. Nice one there from Ostertag.
And you know Ostertag loves the high percentage looks, and he'll get physical to get his shot.
Outside Williams. Pass to Williamson. Greg Ostertag with the rebound. Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Sacramento trails by 5. On the wing, Stojakovic. Sacramento again missing. Jazz shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Down low, Gilliam. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. And for Sacramento, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Sacramento making some changes. Weber comes in for Stojakovic. And Martin subbed in for Jason Williams. To the paint. Gilliam. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now Martin. Hasn't made one yet. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Gilliam, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Jazz lead by 7.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Martin, the pass to Williamson. And it's Anderson atop the key. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Jazz leading by 7. Tipped away. Pass to Vaughn. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Plays it up off the glass. Vaughn's got his first basket of the night. Sacramento trails by 9. Here's Williamson. Anderson up top. Here's Powell. Williamson dishes to Martin. Pass to Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Sacramento shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Kings, Nick Anderson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Stojakovic is checked in for the Kings. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Isley the pass to Polynice. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Martin with it. He has yet to score. Back to Stojakovic. A 3-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Here's Keith. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Keith's got his first 2 points.
The defense has to be aware and know that Keith is going to attack inside. That's where he operates best.
Pass to Weber. Inside. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Williamson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Isley. Polynice. And it's blocked.
Time that block perfectly.
To the inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th assist in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Isley. Keith with a screen on Martin. Here's Isley. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots from 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Divac comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Williamson for Martin. Here's Vaughn. There's a good screen. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Plays it in off the breakaway. Vaughn's got 6.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Right side, Williams. Mr. Williamson. Williamson double team. Sacramento moving it around. Shoots from the elbow. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Weber.
Just another level to the scoring game of Chris Weber there.
Isley the pass to Vaughn. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good that time. And it's Anderson with the ball for Sacramento. Puts the move on. And it's good on the way in. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
It's good. Eisel's got his second bucket of the night. Outside Williams. Anderson with the screen for Williams. Pass to Weber. He's off from 17 feet. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Sacramento trails by 5. Outside Williams. Shot from free throw range. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Pass to Russell. Chris Webber with the rebound. Webber's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Jazz foul. Jeff Hornacek. First personal foul. First team foul.
The open shot by Anderson. Wide open shot is on the money. Anderson's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Kings. Utah leading by 3. Inside. Russell, no luck. And for Sacramento, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Williams for 3. Polynice with the rebound. Polynice has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Hornacek passes to Malone. The shot's good. Malone's got 16.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
Williams kicks to Divac. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. The rebound by Anderson. Sacramento trails by 5. Now here's Williams. He's got 16. Anderson outside. Over Polynice. Oh, that's blocked. Malone looking around. To the paint. Out to Russell. The 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Divac has got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bank shot, no good. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Malone. Good on the 7-footer. 18 points for him.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
Timeout called by the Kings. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams inside. Williams double team. Over in the corner, Williamson. Five to shoot. Here's Divac. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Divac has got 10 points in the game.
You see the fluidity there. Vlade's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
Stockton against Williams. Stockton dishes to Malone. The jump hook. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
They recover it. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Divac. And Stockton, here we go. And stolen by Williamson. And the Kings pushing it up now. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
Stockton outside. And it's good. 2 points. Stockton's got his third basket of the night.
And, you know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Williams passes to Weber. And that's off the glass and in. Weber's got his second basket.
Not an easy distance, but you know what? He showed no anxiety at all.
Stockton the pass to Polynice. And he jams it with authority.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
It's Williamson, top of the key. Fires from 14. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz leading by 3. And here's Russell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And he banks in the layup.
A dynamic scorer. Russell can hurt you from all over the floor.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to Weber. And here is Williamson. Williamson double team. Now Weber. He has 6. Rebound by Stockton. Hornacek outside. Screen by Malone. The shot's good from Hornacek. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Pretty savvy call. He was confident the pick and roll would create the opening they needed.
Williams against Stockton. Here's Divac. Hornacek with the steal. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Hornacek's got 5 points now this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
I like their defense today. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Timeout called by the Kings. Ostertag's checked in for the Jazz. The Kings also at the sub. Martin's checked in. Jazz on D. Bounce pass from Williams. Hornacek against Martin. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. Fires from 18. Greg Ostertag with the rebound. Ostertag's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hornacek with it. He's got 12. To the middle. And they recover it.
Excellent block from Divac that time. Good timing and anticipation.
Sacramento trails by 10. Martin kicks to Weber. Shoots over Malone. Williamson left side. And stolen by Stockton. Down low, Hornacek, and it's in there.
Good dose of toughness on display from Hornacek, pushing through that contact for the and-one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Hornacek. The Kings shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now here's Williams. 16 points for him. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here is Williams. To the middle. Here's Divac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, at over 7 feet tall with a diverse offensive skill set, Vlade Divac is really a unique kind of player. It's very fun to watch.
Free throw good, Divac. And both free throws good for Divac. Now, here's Stockton. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Ostertag. And the rebound goes to Divac. Divac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Martin, the pass to Williams. And the lead is down inside single digits. Williams has got 19 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Stockton finds Russell.
Brian Russell with the powerful slam. Laying above the rim for sure.
Sacramento trails by 10. Outside, Martin. That's to Williamson. Nice D from Russell. Jazz shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Stockton passes to Ostertag. Gilliam guarded by Weber. 6 to shoot. Gilliam. Good D by Weber. The Kings shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Left side, Martin. Pass to Divac. Rebounded by the Jazz. Ostertag's got 6 rebounds in the game. One's checked in for John Stockton. Funderburk, he's checked in for the Kings. Stojakovic comes in for Williamson. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 16-7 run. Vaughn kicks to Russell. The Jazz again can't hit it. Sacramento trails by 10. Martin dishes to Weber. It's rebounded by Ostertag. The Jazz shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Back to Hornacek. Pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater, and it's blocked.
Access denied. Timed that one perfectly.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Williams passes to Weber. Weber. It's good on the putback.
Major authority there. Weber not going to be denied by the defense on that play.
Jazz leading by 8. Vaughn, the pass to Hornacek. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Stojakovic dishes to Weber. And Weber throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Ostertag hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ostertag's got his second basket of the night. Sacramento trails by 8. Left side, Williams. Pass to Martin.
Jazz foul. Jacques Vaughn.
Pollard is checked in for Sacramento. Anderson comes in for Martin.
Coming onto the floor for Sacramento, Scott Pollard. Nick Anderson.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Anderson. Utah with the rebound. Ostertag's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Vaughn. Basket good. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Oh, how about the handles there, creating some space for that shot.
And here's Stojakovic. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. That one, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Utah leading by 10. Here's Vaughn. Pass to Ostertag. Fades. Bucket is good. Ostertag's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Utah.
Cotton candy sweet touch on the jump shot there. Ostertag proving that he does have that in his arsenal.
Williams in a screen on Russell. Knocked loose.
Brian Russell. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Martin from outside. It's good from long range. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Vaughn, the pass to Ostertag. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by the Kings. On the wing, Stojakovic. Three-pointer. Craig Ostertag with the rebound. Ostertag's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Vaughn. Pass to Hornacek. Ostertag, a screen on Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Hornacek, no luck. Sacramento trails by 9. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Stojakovic. Outside, Martin. Offensive rebound. Williamson nails the baby hook.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Utah leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Outside, Russell. There's the pick. Pass to Vaughn. Over Martin. And that one hits back iron. Sacramento trails by 7. It's tipped.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The Jazz called timeout. Utah making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, his perspective was to